What's up, humans and freaks? Make this quick. 2024, what is next? So to start off, you can look all this up. Don't use Google, of course. Use DuckDuckGo.com search engine. But just type in, look for yourself, billionaire bunkers. Type in billionaire bunkers. So one of the largest growing and top businesses in the world right now is billionaire bunker business. So you have a few teams out there who their job is to build these underground bunkers for billionaires. A lot of the global satanic elite, because that's what they are, the global satanic elite that run this entire world, they are rapidly building themselves underground. So for example, Mark Zuckerberg recently, Mark Zuckerberg, look this up, in Hawaii has completed a $70 million underground bunker. Like all these levels, and I mean, it's wild. You can look it up. A lot of these bunkers are crazy. I mean, they have whole underground like condos and everything. So why are they doing this? They know what time it is. It's that simple. They know what time it is. I always say we got about 10 to 30 years until the very, very end when Jesus Christ returns. But before Jesus Christ returns, there's going to be a lot of craziness going on in this world. And I'll tell you what, before the year 2030, so the next 6 years is going to be probably the craziest 6-year period in human history. So arguably the craziest 6-year period in human history we are coming into right now. Of course, there's going to be a final 7-year period leading up to the return of Jesus Christ, but that has not begun yet, so I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is Agenda 2030. So you guys look up Agenda 2030. Agenda 2030 is, again, the satanic global elites plan for the world, their worldwide plan. They're running out of time. They got 6 years left to complete their plan. Agenda 2030. So if they're running behind, which they are, what do you think they're going to do? Well, they're going to speed things up. So that will lead me into this. America has already been taken over on many levels. America has already been captured and taken over on many levels. Technically, you could go back to 1914 when the Federal Reserve was established. That's when our whole monetary system was taken over, 1914. So technically, you could say America has been taken over for over 100 years, which it has. But it has also been taken over on another level very recently, with the borders being wide open. So under Joe Biden, we have minimum 10 million illegal immigrants. And I'm not talking about people trying to come here and have a better life. They could care less about those people. I'm talking about people from all over the world, and they're all military-aged men. 18 to 30, right in there. That's the sweet spot, 18 to 30. A lot of them from the Middle East. A lot of them are literal terrorists, guys. So America has, and this is just under Joe Biden, but total illegal immigrants, you're looking at about 50 million, guys. You're looking at about 50 million illegal immigrants in America right now. 50. How many of those are legit terrorists? Who knows, but it's a lot, especially under this Biden administration. And guys, check this out. You also have, again, look all this up, DuckDuckGo search engine. You have a bunch of military-aged Chinese men pouring thousands and thousands every day over the border. What are they here for? Again, America has already been taken over on many levels. So here's the thing. What can we expect in 2024? Well, I think a lot of terrorism in 2024. And they're already here. Terrorists all over this country. They're just waiting for the green light. They're just waiting for their green light, and boom, 9/11 2.0. But 9/11 on steroids this time. So 2024, what to expect? I would say a lot of terrorism. That's the first thing. We'll see if it happens or not, but whether they decide to flick the green light in 2024 or 2025 doesn't really matter. But 2024, I expect some terrorism to increase here in America. This is not prophecy. I'm not making any prophecies. These are just what anyone can look up and see for themselves is happening. Yeah, we're in a big inflationary period right now with our money, but man, everything could happen in 2024 because this election is literally going to put America either completely in the coffin, 100%, or if Donald Trump gets in, Donald Trump is no savior, but he's going to slow some things down, give us some more time, buy us some more time. So yeah, I would definitely like Donald Trump to get in, and of course I'm voting for him. But here's the thing. Nothing has been done about the election process. So why can't they just rig the election again? They can just rig it again. So we'll see if Trump gets in. But here's the thing. Here's the big one. I believe that the elections will not happen. I believe they will either do a cyber attack and shut down all electronics, the internet, everything, and there won't be an election in 2024 because they know Trump's going to win by a landslide. They don't want Trump in. So I think some way, or a big terrorist attack, either one could stop the elections from happening. So anyways, 2024 is going to be one of the most important years in American and world history by far because they are in overtime. They have 6 years left to complete Agenda 2030, and that is a mighty, mighty feat to complete. So they have to now pull out all the stops. So think of the global satanic elite as like a wounded animal in the corner, and you're trying to approach it. It's going to strike, and it's going to strike fast and with all of its might. So get ready. So for all you pastors out there, I just want to say, I see pastors on a regular basis mocking people that are trying to prepare for the tough times ahead. Well, the only ones who are going to be laughed at and mocked at are you pastors, and I use that term loosely. These pastors, they love to mock people that are trying to prepare for the tough times ahead. Oh, I'll just come to your house. You ain't coming to my house because you're a punk. You're a punk who is trying to build a business rather than run a church. That's what you are. So you got no business running to someone else's house when you've had many years to prepare. But instead of prepare, what do? You mock. You mock. Why? Because you're not in this for the right reasons. You're in this for building a brand and running a business. So get out of here. You're just a little punk. Those pastors know who they are. So anyway, if you go to a church where your pastor is not, they're dangerously ignorant and just so naive. So I can just kind of laugh at them. But if you're going to one of these churches where your pastor hates the idea of there being tough times ahead and, oh, don't prepare for anything and that's crazy. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I would just walk out. Because most likely if he's not a government agent, he's a government like shill. He's a little weasel. And again, because they're trying to run a business, not a church. So anyway, 2024, here we go. All right, keep the faith in Jesus Christ. Let me read something real quick from Revelation. We are not in this time period at all, but I find it interesting that people will literally, the Bible calls them caves, but people will literally, and hiding in the rocks, people will try to hide in these caves and rocks from the wrath of God in the very end times. And it just sparked something in my mind about all these global satanic elite people run into their bunkers. That's not going to save them from the wrath of God. But here it is, Revelation chapter 6, verse 15. It says, "And the kings of the earth, the great men, the rich men, the commanders, the mighty men, every slave and every free man, hid themselves in the caves and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and the rocks, Fall on us, and hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. So that's the wrath of Jesus Christ. So I just find it interesting that the global satanic elite are all running to their underground bunkers because they know what time it is, but also they will do the same when they're trying to hide from Jesus Christ's return. But you can't hide from Jesus Christ. He will destroy them when the time is right. Anyways, God bless. Have a happy and safe New Year. And keep the faith in Jesus Christ. Keep sharing the gospel. Because your house, your car, your money, all it's all bullcrap. It don't mean a dang thing if you die and go to hell. So let's remember what really matters. All right? Take care. Peace.